in the sound of porch swings and devilish cicadas. I grow up in the overpopulated dip of her breastbone, along with pools of sweat and melting ice creams. The first time Mama takes me to church, I see a dead deer. In South Georgia, where the paint bubbles off the chapel walls, a preacher spits to me about sinners, about the fall. He is not like Mama. He looks at me the whole time. The deer is behind the church. It rots, but beautifully, melting into red clay. I rest a hand on its hoof and it grabs me back. I am too afraid of the prospect to listen to what it has to say. The first time the men on the mountain preached to me, I am 5 years old. I am dazzled by the lights, by the shrink pop of fireworks like paint under cellophane. They choir an anthem, blossom red and blue. I ask her what they did. She tells me they loved her. Mama talks about the men who loved her with the frog song of grief in her throat. She says, like ownership, like parishioners, like wet wool sheep love their shepherds, the kind of love that is baptism, is the cleansing of impurity. Mama lets me lick the extra molasses off the spoon. It is only when I am older that I realize it is the only kindness she has ever afforded me. How easy it is to forget. Mama breathes bloody. She bites into me like a braying animal, like scared dog. She screams, rip raw her throat, says she likes me better in the trees, says I'm Judas, betrayer, dead deer. A word crawls its way out of her stomach. It hurts more than I've known gunshots to hurt. Our house grows quiet and dome-like in the aftermath. Mama cuts me open over the carpet, bleeds me something innocent. She says red is her favorite color. When I pray, I ask God if a daughter is still a daughter if her mother forsakes her. She asks me if birth can ever be blasphemy. The South is a cruel mother because she can be kind too. In her honeysuckles, in the ghost of jazz streaming down the street. A girl tells me that dead things leave impressions in Oakland Cemetery, and I feel all the love I've never been given. Crueler still, how she loves my siblings, her most devout, like baptism. I wonder how much of cleansing is just ignoring the parts you find ugly. I wonder how much of the South I have left to keep. The men on Stone Mountain loom like forgotten history. Dead deers provide comfort. I ask myself why I can only see the South as carcass, as viscera. I wonder if I've become exactly like her. If I love like worship, like baptism. Look, the night is alive with lightning bugs and the crackle of humidity. The taste of fried catfish and the smell of honey butter melting on the stove. Mama sits at the table with me, but never close enough to touch. It is better this way. I pass her a sweating glass of Coke by setting it on the table first. I think this might be our last supper. I wonder which of us is the betrayer. The South never never says I'm sorry. I never ask her to. I cannot love her clean. She cannot love